Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Oh, it's always been a busy period for me these few days because of the most some circumstances that happening to my content's family. Yeah, Mr. Zabkit. But we believe, after yesterday's fasting and prayers, we believe and we know that he will come back normal. Yeah, that is what I know. That's what I know. It's basic. It's we don't need to compromise this anymore. It's a done deal. Sort of because of all this for a while I have not been actually attending to my sister and Zila, so to know what has been his plan. But something just came up. That's why I had to do this video. Um, I don't even know how to say this. I actually don't know how to explain this because I think this is actually going to be a battle. It's actually going to be a fight for Mr. Zila. He has to fight so hard. If he actually loves my sister, he has to fight for what he wants, who he loves. I had a call. I had a call from I see him like my uncle. Yeah, because he's related somehow to us. I was so surprised when saw this call. This somebody hardly called. But he called me. Oh, Mr. Sam, how are you doing? I said, I'm fine, sir. He actually said there's something he wants to discuss with me on the phone, but maybe after the explanation, he will actually want me to come over to the village too, so we can sit as man to man, so we can discuss about this. It's actually my sister. He said that someone called him, a certain young man called him and said he wants to see him, and he himself, he was actually surprised. Somebody, calling him, said he wants to see him. He was like, oh, my sister actually done something wrong, because, most times, if you look for her trouble, she will give it back to you. My sister will not go and fight you if you don't come look for her trouble. But if you actually go look for her trouble, come on, she's coming for you. And I'll go fight that fight till morning. If you know beat her, she go beat you. Whether you be man or you be woman. No. That's one thing about my sister. She's not scared of anybody. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to her. He actually said the man came and said that he has an intention for my sister. This man is a farmer. He does more of the agriculture in the village. The cassava, yam. He practices a lot of crops. Yeah. So he's like what my uncle said. He's a successful farmer in the village. He sells yams and a lot of stuff like that. Bush meat. So he says that my sister actually is his friend. They're just friends. Like most times, he was telling my uncle, most times if you don't see my sister at home, you should know that she's in the farm. They are cultivating together. They are farming together. If you watch my last two videos I did, you discover that my sister was farming in a particular farm. That's the farm my parents, left behind. So since she's the one there, she uses that, to plant, cultivate, and feed herself, and also sell some crops she want to sell. So the other farm close to the farm is this guy's farm. That's where he does his cultivation too. That's where he does his planting too. That's where he does his weeding too. And sort of that he has an intention, that his intention for my state of good and not of evil, that he wants to settle down. My uncle said he was surprised, and he was asking me, he wants to surprise, so he wants to settle down. So what is it? He says he wants to get married to my sister, but he hasn't told my sister his intentions. According to him, he said traditionally that you will have to meet the parents or the relative to tell them of your intention first, so they can call her in a round table meeting and invite him all over too, so he can tell her one-on-one. He says that friends, just friends, friends like neighbors in the village. Now they be now, neighbors for village now. Most times they are funny set of people. You can never read them. So that my uncle should please, talk to me, Mrs. Samuel, so I can relate it to my sister. Or my uncle should invite my sister to their house and discuss it with her. So my uncle actually called me and tell me to ask me if I'm actually gonna free one of these days so I can visit the village so they can discuss about this. My people, this matter I don't tell me because as I see so Zilla needs to really fight for what he wants. If this is it is now me. I want to know whether Zilla truly like my sister. He has to fight. He has to, because if he doesn't, I'm sorry to say this, all these village people. My sister is in the village. He sees this person. They communicate she communicate with this person. While Zilla is in the city, she doesn't even know. She's not been communicating with Zilla most times, but this person, she communicates with him every day, like every morning, afternoon, and night. They are just friends, So as to tell you, if this person should go and propose to her, I'm sorry to say this, I'm not actually gonna stand against my sister if she's actually ready to get married to this man, I won't. Instead, I would support her, I want her to be happy. I want her to have a family. I want her to have children of her own. I don't want her to be this fighting. I don't want it, I want to see my sister happy. And so therefore, Zilla has to be. I haven't told Zilla this yet. I've not. I just have to go to the village first, so I can discuss with my uncle. So I know what to do. Then I confide in my sister to know what she wants to, But the point is, if she says yes to that man, that young guy in the village, who am I? I will support her. And so therefore, according to Zilla says I'm always busy. That's why most times he cannot reach out to me, because most times he hears that I'm traveling. I do travel to visit the person that brought me into limelight, into the content aspect, the person that lead the success, part of the success that I'm having today in this industry. I call it an industry, Sort of because of that, he couldn't reach out to me, So, I don't know. But the point is, I need to go visit my uncle, so I will actually hear what he has to say. If he is actually on the opinion of supporting this guy or Mr. Zilla. I call him Mr. Zilla. So, it is what it is. I just feel, I should give you guys the updates. It's very necessary, because we all love my sister. You all love her so much, So it's necessary for you guys to get these updates. So I'm actually thinking I will honor the invitation of my uncle. So I actually hear what he has to say. And I want to use this medium to tell you guys, for all of you guys that steadfasted yesterday to standing up for Mr. Zadkid, my friend and my boss. I want to say a big thank you to you all. I want to say may God bless all of you for all your concern, for all the support. God go bless you now. Anything una do, una go succeed. Anything una do, una go succeed. In every aspect of una life, una go succeed. Now my prayer be that for una. So, God bless you. And we should wait to see the next video when I travel to the village. We should wait to see my sister's reaction. And also, we should be expecting Zilla's reaction too, if he comes to hear this and me not telling him about this, because I intend not to tell him. I don't want to tell him. I want to go do my thing my own way and know what's next, so I can come discuss with him. So, I want to say a big thank you for always supporting Mr. Samuel. God bless you, and I love you. Thank you very much.